Hey, Greg Silva here. We are into week 3 of Strong, which is the Black Belt Excellent topic for the month of April. Once again, you're teaching virtual classes, either recorded or live, so it's a little bit different. But we still want to empower the kids, meaning that there's going to be a certain theme to the class that's going to be repeated throughout the class. That repetition helps empower the student with the topic, not just listening to the story. But we do like to end up with some type of mat chat. During the mat chat, even in virtual class, I would take a knee, I would have the students sit down, and then I would go read a PDF or just sit down and just recap the theme of the class. So this would be kind of fun. This last week, you can actually spread over 3 weeks. You can take one of the 3 things I'm going to talk about today, just do it as the third week. Or if you want to have a third, fourth, a bonus week in April, it's all really good. Now we're talking about strong. When I was growing up, the strongest person that we ever thought of was Superman. And the Superman theme, this song they played at the beginning and what they talked about, it said he was faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings with a single bound. So Superman was a strong man, and those are the 3 things he could do. He was faster than a speeding bullet, which is a pretty cool topic because when we're talking to students about being strong in martial arts, we relate it to power. Now, power has 2 points to it. 1, it's really, really fast, and 2, it weighs a lot. So I used to always use an analogy, not related to Superman, but I would that in this case because it's a kind of a superhero topic for being strong. I would tell the students, I go, a bullet weighs very, very little, but why is it so powerful? And the whole answer is that it's fast. And then I said, a train doesn't move very fast, but it's really, really powerful. How come that is? Because it weighs so much. So the 2 components of power are speed and mass. So it's the same thing here with our topic of being strong. Now we talked about resilience a lot in the first 2 weeks. Now we're going to get more into martial arts techniques. We're going to tell them to be powerful, and we're going to relate it to Superman into 3 things. So it's faster than a speeding bullet. So we're going to have them say that, okay, we're going to be faster today then. And they're going to yell speeding bullet. No, you can't hear speeding bullet, but that's what they should be saying. Again, we want to get the kids interactive, and maybe you can unmute them and they can say or talk about it later on. But again, you're faster than what? A speeding bullet. Now we're going to do a couple techniques to get them fast. Now, one of the things we're going to teach them is quick takeoff. Now, quick takeoff is like a drag race. In a drag race, it's not always the fastest car that wins the race, but usually the one that has the quickest takeoff. Same thing with runners. It's not just the fastest runner, it's who gets them off the blocks faster. So you can use those 2 analogies. I don't know if kids really relate to drag race anymore, but they probably relate to just racing. So what we're going to do is you're going to call off the techniques. Maybe they're doing back fists or they're doing one of the kicks, a front leg roundhouse kick, something that's easy, something that's really fast. The whole idea is to be faster than a speeding bullet. And to get fast, they have to have a quick takeoff. So when you say go, they should be done. That's what I would tell the kids. Guys, there's no thinking about it. When I say go, it should be done. Just like if you're sparring and someone throws a back fist, you don't go, a back fist is coming towards. No, it happens so fast, you have to react quickly. So today we're going to be faster than a speeding bullet. So you can do that part of this week, or you can do it for the entire week, and then next week go to more powerful than a locomotive. So now we're just going to go in the second section or the second week, which are not really the second week. It'd actually be the 4th week of this cycle. So now they're more powerful than a locomotive. Now we say a locomotive is powerful because it has so much weight. So we're going to tell the kids to get more powerful, we have to get more weight behind our punch or kick. And it's not a weight about eating a lot of pizza or eating a lot of french fries to gain weight. It's using your weight now but enhancing it. So now you can teach them 2 things. We're going to talk about rotation. Rotation is switching your body size. So you're going from right leg back or right arm back to pivoting. So you got that pivot. That pivot adds to the weight behind the punch. So now you're more powerful than a locomotive because you have so much body mass. And then we're going to have them slide into it. I'll actually have them push off the rear legs so they're launching forward. So now they're launching forward and pivoting, so they either get more power into it, so now they're more powerful than a locomotive. So keep this, it's all about being strong. So we can strong by being faster, or we can get strong by having more weight behind it. And then if you have a bonus week, we're going to be able to leap tall buildings with a single bound. So now we're going to do some plyometric exercises. So I'm going to give you to those. I may put together a little video, but really it's all going to be about doing squats then kicks. So you can do that lunging if the kids have a little room. Maybe they can kneel on their right knee and stand up and throw a right kick, drop down on their left knee, stand up and kick. That'd be a good plyometric exercise. We can have them do lunges. But for us to be able to leap buildings in a single bound, they have to get strong legs. So now it's all plyometrics. So this turned out to be a fantastic month about strength. We talked about resistance, getting physically strong. We talked about resistance, getting mentally strong. We talked about Superman being so powerful and so strong that he's faster than a speeding bullet. So we talked to the kids about speed. And we give them a couple of drills to enhance their speed. One, just having that quick takeoff. A second one could be, it's called point of origin. So if you're going to teach them how to do a fast jab, they're not going to pull it back first before go out. They're just going to launch forward. So that'd be another thing you can teach them about speed. So now they're faster than a speeding bullet. In addition to that, you can talk about being more powerful than a locomotive, and now they have to get more weight behind everything. So now we're going to talk about pivoting, and now we're going to talk about launching our body forward. That gives us more weight behind our punches or kicks. It's going to make us more powerful. And then if we want to leap high, and everyone likes to do high kicks, everyone likes to do jump kicks, everyone likes to do pop-up kicks. So now we're going to do some leg exercises. Again, this is going back to resistance. They're putting more strength into their leg. So now those plyometric exercises enables them to jump higher and leap over a tall building in a single bound. So last 3 weeks, it's all about Superman. I think that's going to be a blast. I'm also going to share with Valerie and Black Belt Excellence different PDFs, different stories that you can read the kids, but it's most important to do these lessons. So they have the empowerment part of the Black Belt Excellence, and then reading the PDF or reading the story on the end, and that's where you're doing your little matchette. Hope you had fun. This is really challenging. How do we get these lessons across on a video format? Again, it's so important. The value of the martial arts is what the children are going to become because of your lessons. Now, they're going to become good at self-defense, which is going to give them confidence. At the same time, you're really enhancing these life skills, which is going to improve every part of their life, and the parents see that. So this is the value, and this is why we're going to keep these people stuck to our school like glue. Have a good time with this. If you have any feedback, people say anything, send me those comments. I always love to hear how this is reaching more people and how it's changing their lives. Thank you.